Something like this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We are on episode 11. You bitch asses. Oh, skeet, 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 skeet.
Ski.
Damn, that delay was crazy.
I know, right?
Jesus. Is it really? Oh, okay. I thought it was that late.
No.
I was like,
I'm
God
just
damn,
fucking with
this is
you.
going to be a slow ass, long ass episode.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
It's like, hey.
Hey.
4 minutes later. Like, fuck. Well, this is going to be a
Man,
long
this
one.
Wi-Fi must be really down.
Tonight, the Wi Fi is bad on both ends.
For real. Someone didn't pay
Oh.
that much.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up, hoes?
What up?
Same shit, different day.
You
Yeah, I
lying.
mean, man. Today was a fucking bust, but I'll talk about that Sunday.
Oh, for
just the day in general. Like today was just ass crack cola. But it's all good though. Man, my boy Chris was like, nah. He was like, yeah, I think you lied again. Because he was like, I don't remember that conversation happening like that. I was like, bitch, read your text. Like, god damn. Like, I know what I said.
I wonder if he started listening just because of that clip.
I don't know. You may have listened to that one episode, but either way, shout out to Chris. That shit was funny as hell. I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, damn, fool, I straight up lied on you, dog. I feel like an asshole.
Like, you got nothing right except for for him being obsessed with the game.
Him being obsessed with Thief. Other than that, everything else was wrong. So I was like 98% wrong. I was like, cool, fuck my life. Anyway. Yo, y'all remember that company I was telling y'all about that Sony was trying to buy? Blueprint?
Yeah.
I
Did
guess
it pull
they
through?
I'm not sure if it pulled through, but they're gonna remake like a bunch of like dope ass games. One in particular that I saw was Metal Gear Solid. I'm pretty excited about that.
Like the
That's
original first game? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like the old school, not 2 or 3, but the original one. They're remaking that for PS5 to make it a little more realistic.
Damn, with better graphics?
Better graphics and probably add some more shit like missions and stuff. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty excited about that because the last time I played that game was on GameCube. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been forever since that game came out.
Yeah.
At least 97, 98. I don't even know when
Yeah.
that shit came out.
Do you think they're going to get the original voice actors or what?
I don't know. They should be able to because I don't remember which game it was the last one, but he didn't do the voice. I think they had Kiefer Sutherland do the voice or something like that. What the hell are we just talking about?
We're talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, it came out in '98. So yeah, it's been quite a while since that shit came out.
Damn.
It always
was
blows
only
my
4
mind.
years
It
old.
always blows my mind when something it's over 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like while during your lifetime, and then you're like, "Fuck, I'm old as shit."
You ain't lying.
Damn, son. But that just makes me curious about what other games they're gonna remake.
Right? Because, I mean, like, there's a lot of games that you can remake and make it look a lot more better. But I'm more excited about Metal Gear Solid just because it was a fun game. Pretty strategic.
Very, very time consuming game. That's why I love those games. That's why it's always been like easily top 3 for me. Do y'all have a top 3 list?
Of games?
Yeah. And for me, I'll go non-sports related, so that way it's not just a cop-out answer.
Yeah, because it'd be what? 2K20, 2K19, 2K18.
All the 2Ks.
Fuck
Just
you,
bundle
Brian.
them in one, you know? Just do that.
Brian, Ligma.
Oh man, that's kind of hard.
Am I wrong though?
Yeah, because it wouldn't all just, it would be like 2K20. No. 2K16. It would definitely be one or two sports games in there, but yeah, I would say for me, I have two off top that I can think of for sure. Let's see, Final Fantasy X, Metal Gear Solid, and shit. Maybe
Never heard of that game.
What?
Shit.
Oh shit!
yeah.
It's pretty shitty.
It's a new game. Well, actually, it's an older game. It's kind of retro. It came out on
Hey.
Sega Genesis. It was also called Sonic 3.
Jesus Christ!
Bullshit ass game.
God damn.
Sonic 2 was the best, and if you disagree, you can Ligma.
Sonic 2 or Sonic Adventure 2?
Ooh.
Sonic 2.
Oh, okay. For the Genesis.
Yeah. God damn, my chest is feeling very Mexican right now with all this Vicks on it, son. I'm trying to think of a third one. If y'all have any, y'all can go ahead.
Let's see. I'll say Skyrim, New Vegas,
Mm,
and I think only just because I've been playing it for a while now, I'll say Monster Hunter.
Okay. For me, I would say obviously Kingdom Hearts.
Which one? Or the franchise.
Yeah, the franchise. Because if I narrow it down, I'll probably say Kingdom Hearts 2. I think that's my favorite one. I could play that game like nonstop. My second one probably be Final Fantasy 7, the original, and then the third one, I would say Fable, the franchise, because I love all three of them.
Damn, that's what I was gonna say. I couldn't decide whether to go with Fable 1 or 3.
I can't choose because I love all three.
But I also had another game in mind. I can't. Damn it. I'll go with Fable for now. If the other one comes to me, I'll swap it out. But yeah, for now I got. Damn, but I also kind of want to add one of those games like Siphon Filter or something like that in there.
Well, then let's do
There's
4.
just too many. A top
Let's do
4
4.
list.
Yeah, because I mean, my fourth one would probably be Bioshock.
I don't think No, I have played that one. Beezy, is that the one I played at your house? That one that was scaring the shit out of me.
Bioshock?
The one that has the dude looks like he has like a drill for a hand or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Bioshock 2.
That's the one I played.
You're a big daddy.
I'm trying to think of a damn RPG game. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, no, Fable's more of a. Well, I had Final Fantasy on there. Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I'll go Fable. I'll just go with those 3 for now. I'm really having a hard time thinking of the other
That's
game.
cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Alky brain kicks in every now and then.
Yeah. I'd say if I were to pick a fourth, I think I'll go with the Pokemon franchise.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Because I know I've played a lot of those games. I haven't played every one of them, or even every. No, I guess I.
Well, have you played Sword and Shield yet?
No, I haven't. So I would say up
Mostly
to
the handheld games.
Yeah. Pretty much like some version of each generation of the handheld games.
Right.
You know? Whether it be the original or the
Remakes.
Yeah. Because I didn't play the original Ruby or Sapphires.
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
But I played, Alpha Sapphire.
It was. I played. I had Ruby, I had Sapphire, and I had Emerald, and it was a lot harder to get Rayquaza in those 3 games.
I bet.
It was a bitch and a half. Trust me.
Yeah.
Ooh, not to be on some negative shit, but do you have a top 3 list of games that you'll never play again?
Ooh.
Final Fantasy 13.
That's That's like a one-time playing game, and even then, if you get far enough, you're just like, "Fuck this game."
Yeah, I've gone too far. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say yeah, because I borrowed it from them, so I think I played it for maybe like a total of 8 hours.
Oh, that's the game you got last Sunday?
Yeah,
Damn, you
Yeah,
didn't
that's the
like it.
game they borrowed.
no,
Wait, is
I-
that the one? Is that the one that starts off that like on like a bridge or whatever? Is that the one I was thinking of?
yeah, you're on a bridge that you were on a train and it crashed.
And then you get on a bridge.
Yeah, and then you're on a bridge.
And then is that the one that's basically like a giant walkthrough?
Basically, kind of.
Pretty much, yeah. It's very linear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like I think I told you I got like maybe 12 hours in over the course of like a month, and even then it was still like telling me, hey, don't forget hit X to do. I'm like, fam, I know how to play the game. Like I didn't forget. You don't have to fucking walk me through everything. Like it was like a
Yeah.
giant walkthrough, and then there was no way to turn the I guess like the tips or whatever off. I was like, oh fuck this game, I'm good. And that shit was not for
Yeah.
me.
I mean, after a while, I got really tired of like this one guy. I can't remember who it was. But this one boss fight just fucking just. I hated it so much.
Yeah.
So I was just like, "Fuck this game." You
Yeah.
can live my.
The bosses themselves, the story bosses, I guess, weren't terrible. It was the fucking like summon bosses.
Right.
You have to fight the summons and beat them before you can
Actually use them.
use 'em.
Yeah.
and I fought two of them, and I hated both of them because they just kept kicking my ass, and so I actually had to go online and look up strategies for them because it's not that you just can't.
Beat them.
Yeah, because you don't fight them normally.
Yeah. There's a certain way to fight them, and just it's really annoying really quick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was
I looked up
fucking
a
stupid.
worst modern video games list of all time, and Final Fantasy 13 and number 14 are number 1 and 2.
God damn.
Is it the 14, the online one, or is
I don't
there's
know, it says-
another 14, right?
Maybe this one just says Final Fantasy 14. It's number 1, and it came out in 2010, so I'm not
Jesus.
sure.
Yeah, there's the 14 that sucked ass, and then they did a reboot of no.
That was the one on PS4, right? Is that the one where you could like drive around in cars and shit? Or is
That's
that
15.
15? 15.
Yeah,
That's
that's
15.
15.
15 ain't bad.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
15 was alright.
Yeah, I've seen people play 15, and it looked pretty dope. What was the new one that just came out? It was a remake, right? 7,
Yeah, it was Final Fantasy 7.
right?
Yeah,
And
that one's really good.
is that the one that's they basically turned into like 15, but like on steroids, where you could run around and do pretty much everything?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like it's a little bit, just a tiny bit linear, but it's mainly
Pretty open.
free world in a way.
That's what's up.
But it's pretty dope. I like it. It's fun, and you can switch it off to either turn based or just regular just
Action style.
action style.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know when
find
it
is
comes
cool.
to when it comes to RPGs, I'm still a fan of the turn based. I don't know. I guess it's just the old school in me. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of feel you because I've kind of really wanted to play like some turn-based recently, but I don't really have any turn-based games.
Mm.
At least not for the Xbox. So I'm just kind of like, what the
I need
fuck
my
do I
fix.
do? Yeah, I really
Wait.
want to play something turn-based.
Have you played Final Fantasy 10?
The one with Blitzball, my favorite game.
Yeah.
I think that's on my Vita.
Okay.
Bruh, I want to say at my grandma's I have a never mind, it's on PlayStation.
What?
Like I said, I know I have a copy of it at my grandma's, but it's on PS2.
Damn.
So-
Well, luckily I have a backwards compatible PS3.
oh
well,
shit.
dope. Well, then go grab that shit. It's in that. Remember those boxes I was pulling shit out of? It's in there in my closet.
That's all the way over there.
I'm not obviously not right now. It's 9 o'clock at night, but
yeah. But maybe tomorrow.
yeah.
Or
Whenever you want to go
Sunday.
grab it, yeah, Sunday, whatever. Maybe I can bring it over and you can play that one. That's
My
probably one of
favorite.
the reasons that's probably one of the reasons it's still my favorite Final Fantasy because it's like super dope turn based.
Oh yeah,
What, 10?
yeah, 10.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I got it on my Vita, so
And it was cool, like how finding like secret summons in there too. I was like, dope.
yeah.
I actually wish I had a BC PS3 that way I could play it. I miss it. I wonder if it's on. Is it on the Xbox store or no?
Oh, I don't know. I know they remade it, so it should be like with better graphics in the PS4 store. I know it's for PS4, but I don't know for Xbox.
Uh, maybe. Cause I've seen the Final Fantasy VII remake. I've seen the 8 remaster. I want to say I have seen 10
Yeah, I would imagine
and
10 should be
11.
there. Do that score, that like just the whole soundtrack is just amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, speaking of a Square Enix, I didn't know that they made that new Marvel's Avengers game, and it is
Yeah.
doing like
Ass.
horrible, like
Yeah.
What? Really?
bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they've
they
lost
haven't
like
even
90.
made. Yeah, no, go ahead, Beezy.
Yeah, they haven't made their money back from it, and their player base is down by like 90%.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah, it
yeah.
said that their whole entire gaming division, just because of that game alone, has lost like $48 million in the last quarter.
Oh
That's a lot of
shit.
fucking money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Granted, these gaming divisions do have like unusually high standards for their games, every game, but
Right.
still, like they like even their lowest quota that they were expected to hit, like they haven't even hit that. That's what they're shooting for right now.
Oh
Like,
shit.
just to make back, like just basically to kind of like
So
recoup on what
wait,
they spent.
what happened? Like what caused it to make it so ass?
It's
Very
ass.
repetitive.
It's a it has single player component, but a lot of it is a live service. So, run around grinding for
Oh, okay.
gear and shit like that.
Mm.
It's a games
The
as a
the
service, so they're really trying to like extend the life of this shit forever instead of just making it like a storyline that you could finish and then be done with the game. Now everyone's trying to jump in on the whole microtransactions. I don't know if that game has any microtransactions, I'm not sure, but they're just doing what they can to try to make people play the game as long as they possibly can instead of just enjoying the game and then being done with it, which is not
yeah.
something you generally see anymore. That kind of crossed my mind whenever I read that article. I was like, you know what? That's not a common thing anymore. It's not like, oh hey, I beat this game, I'm done with it. It's like, oh hey, I beat it, cool. Here's more DLC, and then here's more
Yeah.
microtransactions and blase, and you can't
Yeah.
just play a game and beat it anymore.
Yeah. I would say one definitely is that we're, again, we're consuming media very rapidly. But two,
Yeah,
it seems like games are just not doing they're just not making games the same way anymore. They see how much money these games with microtransactions are making, these live service games, and they want to try to catch
Cash
that
in. Yeah.
bandwagon. But the problem is that when
You're,
you make a game good, it tends to keep the player base. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at like the original Mass Effect trilogy.
yeah.
I mean, shit, I've definitely played, through the trilogy probably close to a dozen times,
Yeah. Same.
and I plan on playing it again. I think I'm on a playthrough right now.
Ooh.
Obviously I haven't touched it in a few weeks, but I'm near the end of 2, about ready to jump, make the transition to 3. So,
Okay.
it. I think the thing is that one, it's an RPG, so obviously there's that, and two, there's a lot of player choice.
Yeah. 2 was
There's
a lot of fun for me.
there's so much player choice that it invites multiple playthroughs. Because you could be like, all right, well, I played like this last time. Maybe I'll try playing like this. I played as this class. I want to try this one.
Right.
You know, I played using predominantly these skills. Maybe I'll try using these ones instead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely for sure.
So I think the problem is a lot of them seem to be focusing on how the game looks. And I get that, we're getting new hardware and everything, and games are evolving and stuff like that. But what you got to remember is that the core of it is how fun it is.
Yeah, because I mean, like you said, just getting the game and replaying it again, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's what
what
makes
I
it
what I
last
think
forever.
is that like a lot of these games they don't add enough to the game within itself to make it replayable. Like you're talking about Mass Effect 2, how you can try the game with these different types of skills or try it this way or blah blah blah. Now it's like once you play it, once you think you're done with it, more DLC comes out for you to keep going with those skills. So the game is kind of no longer enjoyable. They kind of like basically beat a dead horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you said that one time, their greed is showing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And another thing, yeah, like we're talking about all these games is like, Mass Effect 2 also was way before like microtransactions were really like crazy and way before like investors were dumping millions of dollars into the games.
Well,
Now like I mean, I'm sure they had a lot of money in the games, but not as much as they do now because of
right.
microtransactions. So they're looking to basically to recoup anything that they invested. So they're
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, you know what, we're gonna invest X amount of millions, and but we want to see it, basically back times two. And they
Yeah.
can't do that
Right.
if a game is only sold to be played once, unless it's like some indie shit, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Was it they did have some DLCs for the Mass Effect 2,
Yeah.
right? With the Proethian or something like
That
that.
was 3, but yeah, but both 2 and 3 both had DLC. They both had DLC that took place outside of the main story.
Yeah.
I guess you could say. Because 2 it had a bunch of DLC. It had a couple things that you could do after the main story. To extend it, and that would play into 3. And then 3, it had it had that day one DLC, which was kind of bad. Which
I haven't played that DLC.
the Promethean,
Mm.
Prothean,
Yeah. Prothean.
yeah.
Yeah, Prothean.
Um,
I could have sworn he was in 2.
no,
Okay.
3.
Hmm.
But and then the uh, like special mission thing for 3. That took place about near the end of 3.
Okay.
But the thing is though is that they both had 3 definitely did. It had a multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
So and then for that multiplayer mode, they had microtransactions. So
Okay.
that
It wasn't
I'm-
too bad.
so yeah, they could in essence get more money from that game, but at its core, its main focus was the single player,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what was so great about it.
And the storyline. It was so good.
Yeah.
But
And
now people aren't focusing on that shit anymore. It's the last thing on their mind.
yeah. Yeah, because, these Call of Duties and, whatever else, all these games, multiplayer games that have, microtransactions are making fucking tons of money. So that's what they want. They just want a game that's just good enough to get players
To be hooked.
to be hooked so they can peddle their microtransactions.
Well, with God of War, they didn't have any DLCs nor any microtransactions that I know of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but see
And-
that game speaks for itself though because that's an
Yeah.
older game that doesn't need that type of shit. Like that game, Metal Gear Solid games like that, they don't need that.
Right.
That's strictly storyline. That's why you don't get a God of War every year. You don't get a Metal Gear Solid every year. You get one every I don't know what 7-8 years or some shit like that, if not longer.
I think
So
the next one's going to come out next year. And it
yeah,
came out
but
in
I
2018.
yeah, but I heard that they have been working on that storyline since like 2014.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just it's not going to be a multiplayer game. It's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be a storyline game. So those games
Mhm.
like that, they exist but they're very rare. Like so, games like that they speak for themselves. Like they don't need any of that shit. That game's gonna sell like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, yeah, if a single player game is good, it'll speak for itself. So look at the the Mass Effect trilogy that's getting a remake.
Oh
Or
no way.
yeah, yeah,
Dope.
they're calling it the Legendary Edition or whatever.
Dude, yes.
So it'll be
The
for
whole
the
trilogy.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't
I'm
wait
at,
because I
I
love
may have
that
to pick
game.
that up. Like I've told y'all before, I've never played any of those games, so I need to check them out.
You totally should because I mean the way that you keep the conversation and depending on what you choose for the conversation can deal how the game plays for like the third game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of,
Thought into it.
yeah, choices and consequence in those games. So,
Yeah, I
And they
definitely
have
gotta
like
check them
little
out.
humor here and there too. So
yeah.
that's what I like about it too.
Yeah.
What was that
Which
one
which
Assassins
which
name?
game is it? Oh, go ahead, Israel. My bad.
Dan,
Thane.
Dane. Yeah, he was my favorite,
Yeah.
or one of my favorites. Besides, what's his name? Not Rex, but the other guy,
Grunt.
Grunt.
Yeah. Grunt was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially in 3.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
He was
God.
a dick, but he was badass.
See, I got to get in on this so I can be in on the jokes. I don't know shit about it now. I feel like an outsider. Fuck you guys for not letting me play this game.
I think we have at least 2 and 3 for the PS3 over here. I can check.
Yeah, and I got 2 and 3 for the 360.
Okay.
So,
Because I know we borrowed 2 and 3, and I borrowed the first one for the 360, and I played the first one, and then I played the second one and the third one. And I was like, hell yeah, I had the full story.
yeah. I never played the first one, and honestly, I don't feel like I really missed much.
Yeah, you don't.
So I hear it's quite a bit of a slog.
Hmm.
So hopefully they'll fix that in this new edition.
It's it's a little tedious because you know how like in the second game, it was a lot more easier to like update certain stuff and all that. Well, in the first one, it was just like if you want this kind of weapon or with this, you got to update this a certain level and this a certain level, and it was just very kind of just like it kind of like pulled you away a little bit. But you only played it for the storyline basically, so you're like, all right. And then you had vehicles in it too, which made it a little worse.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah,
The vehicle sections in 1 were pretty ass
yeah.
because it was just like a lot of emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wasn't until 2 came in, you're just like, all right, yeah.
yeah, yeah. They really, yeah. For 2 and 3, it got really streamlined. It's not, it wasn't open world, so it was, But I think that actually helped it,
Yeah.
because Andromeda was open world, but
It was just ass.
it was just too open world, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because I mean, I don't know. I like the gameplay of Andromeda. I thought the gameplay was good.
Honestly, I can't even remember anymore because I only played like a
Yeah.
little bit of it, and then I was like, no, fuck this. This isn't Mass Effect to me.
Yeah. Yeah. The gameplay was good. I just wish, it was a little different, but yeah. Overall I enjoyed the gameplay of it. The story not so much, but yeah.
Sorry to
Damn, I
leave you
don't-
out.
Oh no, you're good. I was over here thinking like now I kind of just want to play New Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was a fun game.
Yeah, it was.
The characters in it are just hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I think I tried replaying that on my PC a couple weeks back, and it
Really?
it just kept crashing.
Mm.
So I don't know. I'd have to figure something out. I know that's the one thing about New Vegas is that it was glitchier than shit.
Yeah.
That's
So
kind of what made it great, though.
Yeah.
yeah, but when you crash like a couple times, like
Well,
you
not the
know,
crashing, but I mean, the
Just
glitches
the
and shit.
glitches in
yeah,
general. Yeah.
the glitches I'm fine with. It's the crashing that's giving me the problems.
Mm.
So I don't know what to do.
Is that within the game or is that your system?
Well, that was on PC, so um, I want to say the game because New Vegas on my PC is not modded to shit. You know, I got a couple mods on there, but they're you know supposed to be improvement mods.
Right.
Graphical improvements, gameplay improvements. So
Have you tried like deleting those improvements and then restarting it
I was
as
gonna
it?
say, yeah, those
Yeah.
mods sound like kind of like not major upgrades, but enough to I don't know, maybe cause the game to freak out.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I need to. I'm trying to remember if I have the unofficial patch or not, because the games always get like an unofficial patch. A modders patch
Right.
essentially that fix a lot of stuff that the developers didn't. So because I have the Fallout 4 patch on my Fallout 4 game,
Mm.
and it improved it tremendously. So
Maybe that's what you need. Do you
what?
get that online or do you have to
What?
the patch?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a mod technically.
Okay.
So it's not an official patch. So it's basically a mod.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to start doing PC gaming. It just seems so much funner, man.
Are you gonna build a tower or are you gonna just use your laptop?
Hell no.
Your
This whole
laptop can even handle it.
bro, this whole struggles mixing the show. Imagine me trying to play like Final Fantasy or some shit like that on here. My shit might actually catch on fire. I don't need that shit.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I know my PC. I mean, it's working pretty good, but it definitely feels dated.
Mm.
So whenever I look at like new games on like the Steam store and stuff like that, I'm like,
I
God,
don't
I
think
wish.
it's gonna survive it.
Yeah, I don't think my computer could handle it.
Maybe next year on Cyber Monday, you could probably buy some new chips for it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Shit,
know.
hope. Go ahead, BZ.
I was just gonna say, I don't know. It seems like lately PC gaming for me has taken like a back seat.
Really?
Yeah, but I think that's mostly because I don't really have a lot of games for PC.
Okay. I was about to say because I know like a lot of people, at least on YouTube,
Yeah,
play a lot of like PC games.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I have probably like a dozen or so games on my PC that I play semi regularly. The KOTOR games, Skyrim, um, couple RTSs, but that's about it.
Mm.
Not really much. I mean,
Wait, I
'cause-
thought you had a Diablo.
yeah, yeah, I have Diablo 2, but honestly, I play Diablo 3 on my Xbox.
Mm.
So, and I'm just so used to that, and it actually plays really well on the Xbox.
Yeah, I like how it plays.
I really fucked with that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people didn't really care for it, but I liked it.
I thought it was good,
Yeah.
especially with the Reaper expansion.
Yeah, it's a good action adventure game.
Yeah,
Not so much an RPG, but it's a good action adventure game.
for sure.
Yeah. It kept
Um,
my attention like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Ain't lying. I was addicted to that game. I was like, oof, I need to
yeah,
let it go.
yeah. That's why I'm kind of stoked for
Diablo 4?
Diablo 4 because they're gonna go
Yeah.
back. Bring back some of those RPG elements from 2. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I think that's gonna be pretty fucking dope.
Oh, that's
What's the word on that one? When's that one supposed to be coming out?
Fucking who knows? I say
2022?
2022?
22 at the earliest.
Yeah, I would say 2022. Because if it was going to come out
three
next
came
year,
out in what, 17? 18, something like that.
No,
Ooh,
probably
no.
Oh, 16, right?
no. I was still in high school when it came out.
Yeah.
Diablo 2,
So
really?
I was
I would
on.
say 2012 or 2013.
When was it? I remember.
Because I know it came out on console around 2015,
Oh,
maybe.
you're right. You're right. 2012, yeah.
Was it 2012?
Yeah, but for console, maybe Iz was right. That's whenever
Yeah,
I
console
was
was
super late to
later.
the party, so
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know PC came out really early, like
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah. 2012 for PC, and then I think console was like a year or two later.
Yeah. Because I remember that, because I remember one of my friends was all like, yo, I just got Diablo 3. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but dope. And then I got to play, and I was like, dude, this is a dope ass game. Let's do it.
Yeah.
damn, I didn't know
Yeah.
it was that fucking old. Damn, that shit was out on PS3 and 360.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real
Hell yeah,
classic.
brother.
It says classic Mac OS. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that game came out like a long time ago. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they haven't like brought it out already. Like Diablo 4. But
What do
I
you mean?
guess like I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet because it's been 2012 since
Well,
they made the game.
well, 3 kept our attention really well,
Yeah.
and yeah, honestly,
Right.
yeah, and they did a pretty good job. I mean, because look at, I mean, yeah, they tried to do that fucking money auction house in the beginning, that totally fucking flopped.
Yeah.
But then after that, there was no kind of like paid microtransactions for it at all. It was just one piece of DLC.
Which was
Well,
dope.
yeah, Reaper of Souls,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to remember. Was the Necromancer separate from that?
I don't remember.
I can't remember because I know they introduced 2 classes: the Crusader and
Yeah.
the Necro. And I want to say one came with
I know Reaper of Souls came with the
Crusader.
Crusader.
Yeah, so I think the Necro was separate, maybe. But I know they did bundles with it. So, but yeah, realistically, it was all just actual shit for
Yeah.
microtransactions, and it wasn't microtransactions; it was DLC. So
Right.
so we'll see. I'm stoked for Diablo 4.
Yeah.
I think it's
'Cause
gonna be fucking dope.
I
Yeah,
don't think they're
I'm
not going
definitely
to
in.
disappoint.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, grabbing that one.
What I really want is that Fable, dude. That Fable 4.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
Me too,
Is,
dog.
has it been announced?
They showed a trailer saying like it's in progress.
If you could even call that a trailer. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it was like a little the
It
frog
was like-
eating the fairy, whatever.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they manage to do it and it's good, that'd be fucking dope.
Hell yeah. I'm probably gonna borrow one of y'all's Xboxes to play it, but other than that, I just love that game.
Oh, that's
dude.
right. Y'all don't have an Xbox One, huh?
No, I have the 360. That's how I've been playing Fable 2.
Do you want an Xbox One?
I don't know. Maybe.
I can sell you my old one.
Hey. No, I think I'm gonna wait until what games come out for the next console.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
Series X.
Yeah, because like I said, if Fable comes out and it's only on the Series X, then I might as well
It-
just get the Series X.
It pretty much will be on the
Yeah.
Series X, because the One X is the Xbox One is already at the end of its
yeah.
life cycle. I mean,
So-
there's going to be some games still coming out for it for probably the next year,
Right.
but most new games are going to be for the new consoles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
can't I
sure.
can't see them putting any effort into putting that on Xbox One, considering how much it's been hyped up, how long people have been wanting it.
Oh
They're
yeah, for
probably
sure.
gonna hold that one for Series X, because I mean that'd be the smart thing to do financially. Well, I guess financially, it's a smart thing to do would be to release it on Xbox One, but they're probably gonna make that just a Series X exclusive.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah, who
Yeah.
knows?
But like I said, once it drops, and depending on if it's either dual or just one, I'm probably gonna get the one because I really love Fable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like I said. That was both in our both top 3 lists. So for sure,
Yeah.
that game is fucking crazy.
Hell yeah! I mean, I don't even care how simple it is. It's just a fun ass game.
I kind of care how simple it is. Because I think the simplicity of the later games did kind of ruin it a bit for me. Because I would say I definitely enjoyed 1 more than 2 and 3.
What made it simpler? Because I played all 3 at least, I don't know, 20 times each, and I got to be honest, I didn't really notice the difference.
Well, 1, they got rid of a lot of spells.
Yeah,
So that definitely kind of ruined things.
and magic was like OP as shit in 2 and 3.
Yeah, but they were all really. They were mostly damaging spells. They
Yeah.
weren't like, all the other kind of spells you get like in 1. I mean, granted, I think one of them, either 2 or 3, did have like the slow time spell or
Yeah,
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But all the others were, damaging spells. Throw a fireball, throw some lightning, do
Swords,
yeah,
the
throw
vortex.
yeah, Whereas 1, you had, the shield spell,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
the berserk spell, um, multi-hit,
Mhm.
for both melee and ranged. You had ghost swords. You had
They did have ghost swords, but it was a
Did it?
different type of swords in the
Oh,
2
yeah,
and 3.
it was just you threw swords, right?
It'll pop up and then it'll throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas in 1, they were actually like little
Yeah.
summons
Yeah.
that would follow you around.
I don't know. For
so-
me, I liked it because I'm more of a. I mean, I don't. I barely. I mean, I'll use magic, but if there's 900 Balverines, bitch, I don't give a fuck about no magic. I'm trying to swing that sword. Fuck magic. Like, if I have to use it, cool, but that's never like top priority on my list. I like the action and adventure aspect of it, where I can be like basically controlling a little human soldier.
Right.
The magic part, it was cool, but it never appealed to me like maybe it does to Brian or Sarah. Sarah probably didn't care for it, but I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, I just you give me a sword and a bow and arrow and a shield, and I'll fuck something up.
Yeah.
And then do the missions. Like, that's my favorite part of it.
I don't see. One of my favorite combos in the first one was I had these 3 spells and my sword. So basically, what I do is you berserk, slow time, and then you assassin rush right behind them, cut them, which pretty much kills them. Then assassin rush behind the next guy, cut them, kill them, do it to the next guy, and then by the time you've killed them all, the slow time ends, and you pretty much just killed them all within
A second.
yeah
Technically.
yeah
Sounds like
yeah.
sounds like Brian likes to take that same Halo approach he did on Fable. He's not
For
very good
real.
at he's not very good at it, but he knows how to cheat.
You ain't lying.
I know that's
I-
not cheating, but it makes to me that makes the game too easy. Like, I like getting in the fucking shit. Like, if I'm gonna die, all right, well, what's the worst that could happen? I start over, okay. Then
Yeah,
I
but-
get to redo shit. The only
but
time I
here-
wouldn't like to restart over is Dark Souls.
Facts.
Yeah. But here's the thing: like 2 of those spells I mentioned,
They're
They were
not
s-
even in the
yeah, well
2, 3.
but in the first one, they were some of the most expensive spells
Yeah.
to upgrade. So it actually took quite a bit to get them up there to where that
Mhm.
they are very viable. So, you call it cheating, I guess, but the amount of effort they had to put in to get
Oh
to
no,
that
I was
point,
just fucking
yeah.
with you, fool.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But was it? I really love the quirkiness to it. Cause I mean, Chesty. Y'all remember Chesty? The
I'd
demon
have to-
chest
From what game?
from Fable. I think he was introduced in the second game, maybe in the first game. But he's definitely in the first and third game. But yeah, if you open up, if you sleep in what's his name's castle, Grand Groudrith, the spell guy in the second game. If you
Yeah.
sleep in his castle, you go to a different world, and you meet Chesty, your best friend.
I gotta go
he,
back
like-
and replay.
and he tries to
RIP.
kill you with the with the banshee, with the wolves, and the hallows and all that stuff. And he's like, "Why are you doing this to me? Let me kill you so we can play forever." You're just like, "Chesty, yo, nigga, you really crazy, dog."
I gotta go back and play it because I've been playing the first part here and there, like not as much as I wanted to, just maybe like 20, maybe 30 minutes to an hour here and there, and I've just been fucking off. So
Right.
trying
And
my
then-
best to be an angel, like have the angel status, but it's so
okay.
hard.
Yeah.
I know, right? There's so many fuckery you can do in that game too.
I know for me, usually what I do is like the first playthrough is always bad. Like I go as hardcore as I possibly can, just to have the most fun with it, and then I'll take the strategic approach the second time around, where I have to be like, just a straight arrow, because to me
Right.
that's more difficult than just. I mean, granted, being bad does make it difficult because as soon as you walk into a village, you're attacked by everybody.
Oh yeah, they hate your ass.
But I'm like, it's all good because I already have my strength pretty much maxed out and my arrows and shit. Maybe if I'm using magic, so anybody comes at me, I'm just gonna put their dicks in the dirt, so it don't really matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. You know what's crazy though that I just thought about? You know how in the first game you can like technically marry Lady Grey?
Hmm.
And then the second game you bring her back?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
keep
vaguely
brain
recall
dump.
that.
It's like after you finish the game.
Oh yeah, she comes back as like a zombie or something, right?
Yeah, because you buy the graveyard place, and you meet. Oh, before you buy it, you meet the guy who lives there, and he's like, "Oh, if you can find these parts," he's like, "Oh, okay," and he revives her. But if you stay in the room, she falls in love with you.
Yeah.
But technically, you're like her grandson, if you think about it. Because if you married her in the first game, you're all like, that's you're their kid,
That's weird.
right?
Well, I don't think it's quite that direct. I want to say the second one took place.
Or great grandson, or
Yeah,
great grandson.
it's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was at least 100 or 200 years. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. They'll be somewhat related from back in the day.
That's kind of fucking weird, but okay. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking because I was like, oh shit, like you're his descendant, but then like
Well, I
It's
guess it depends on the lore because I know in the first game you never actually have a kid with Lady Grey. You only have a kid with other NPCs that you marry.
mm,
Know what I'm saying?
right.
So,
Yeah, that's right.
It's been a while since I played the first one.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start buckling down and trying to get a little further in there because every time I play, something always comes up or time to go do Uber or some shit, and then I come home and I just don't pick it back up. I've been slacking.
Yeah.
Another thing that I like about it is the history. Like, like let's say there's like things that you did in the first game, but they bring back in the second game where they talk about it, and like in the stories in the books. I'm just like, oh shit, I remember doing that. And that's cool.
See, I think the second one was the one I played the least, and I don't know why. I just don't really think I liked it that much. I think it was always the ending that fucked it up for me.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was just
Like-
so anticlimactic. I was like, I
Yeah.
mean, I did all this shit just to essentially to bring back my dog.
Yeah.
'Cause
I always
that was
choose the dog too.
I
Yeah.
thought that was the third one.
No,
No, that's the second one.
the second one is where you have those three choices.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one is where you're the king or the queen, and you have to either break
Oh,
the
yeah,
promise
yeah.
or fulfill the promise.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering.
Yeah, the second one is where you have three choices. You can bring back everybody, you can bring back your loved ones, or you can be the richest guy in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I always went with the dog because I was like, fuck everybody, I'm bringing back my dog.
Right.
I would do the same thing. What I want to know is why you never meet your sister after that one. Because you bring back your sister too.
Yeah,
You get
I
a
don't
letter,
know.
but that's pretty much it.
That's what I'm saying. That game was like, it was super fun. Don't get me wrong, but it was super flawed. That's why, like, I mean, it was fun, but it just had it had more valleys and peaks for me. I was like, I mean, this game is dope. Don't get it twisted. But if
I
I
don't
had to
know.
choose, I like 1 and 3 the most.
I like
Three
two
gets a lot
the
of shit,
most.
but I don't. I mean, I still like it. I guess because that was the one that Sarah and I played the most because she likes
Right.
that one. I don't know, but
Yeah, I like 1 and 2. 2 is like my favorite. I guess because that one's the one that brought me into it.
yeah,
Because it was on sale on Walmart, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy the deluxe version. I have nothing to do. And ever since then, I was like, dude, this game is fucking dope.
yeah. The introductory game is usually the one that you'll love the most. But so for me, it's
Right.
the original one. I remember playing that shit on Xbox with that big ass 12-pound controller. I love that game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm ready
Bro,
for a new.
how fucked would it be if Balverines were a real thing?
For real, dude. Those
Damn
things were
near.
fucking wild.
Especially the silver ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sing. And I'm just like, ooh, shit.
My bad, BJ. I cut you off. You said you're ready for what?
Oh. I wish we could get a new KOTR. That's what I want.
What's that?
Knights of the Old Republic,
Oh, okay.
Star Wars.
I was like, Cold War. I was like, I never heard this game.
So
Come on, bro. They just dropped Squadrons for you. Go pick that up.
fuck squadrons. Fuck that.
Come on, man. Have you even
I saw
given
that
it a
coming.
try?
Bro, I've been
Yeah,
seeing.
dude.
I saw a gameplay of that, and I was like, "This shit looks like ass." I was like, I know Brian will hate this fucking game."
Like I haven't even kept track of it because that's just how much I don't care about it.
Jesus Christ.
It looks like shit, dog. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like straight shit.
Yeah, and let me guess, it's online multiplayer,
Yep.
and there's
Ton of
probably
microtransactions.
Yeah, so it's like a flying COD.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
It looks more like Fortnite with COD elements. Like
Ugh.
yeah.
Ugh.
So it's just straight up shit. That's why I think we should all band together, you, Navarre, and myself, and buy that game for Be Easy for Christmas.
Just so he can loathe.
why? So I could use that as a fucking coaster?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, don't worry. We'll get you a coconut MD 2020. That way you can have a real good time playing it.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to get into a fist fight?
A fist fight because you only have one.
But
Hey.
it's all good, asshole. Wait till Sunday. No.
Damn.
All right. Well, let's end this bitch on some more goddamn cyberpunk news.
Oh.
Did you hear
Let's.
Did you hear the word?
No.
I heard something earlier, but I didn't get a chance to really look into it.
What happened?
Said
Unfortunately,
that CD Projekt Red assures investors that Cyberpunk will release December 10th. So 8 days from now, it should be out.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweat.
I don't know which console or which platform, but
it's going to be all consoles.
let's hope.
So yeah, it's PS4, Xbox One, PS5, One X, PC, Stadia.
Series X, all that shit.
Yeah,
It's
so,
starting to sound like they're going to be a little bit like Anthem.
Nah. I
Let's
mean,
hope not.
there's already games out there. It's already out there. So, some people managed to get the game early.
Hmm.
So there's already like people playing and shit. They just don't have the day one patch, but
Right.
you know, they're still playing it.
How shitty would it be if the day one patch turned that game into Anthem?
Start blowing up people's fucking PS4s.
For Brian's sake, let's hope it's not.
Yeah.
He needs a win this year.
In fact, we all need to win this year.
You're right.
Right.
Well, he won last year.
Win.
You know, because he had the best year out of all of us.
I thought that was this year. It was earlier this year.
No, I thought it was last year or the end of last year.
Oh yeah. And
I
then
had a few good months last year. That's
Yeah.
about it.
yeah, and then 2020 came. It said, "Nah,
We'll take it back. Golly.
you've had enough time to shine." But yeah, let's hope for the best on Cyberpunk because
Yeah.
they've been hyping this bitch up for God knows how long.
Forever, dude.
Yeah.
It's like waiting for the DJ to do the bass drop. You know, that guy in the middle who's just waiting for it. You know, just like all right,
And
all right,
it never comes.
and then he does it early, and everyone's like boo, and then the right guy comes in, and then boom, yeah.
Now it switches over instead of the bass dropping, he switches over to somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
That's what 2020's been like
Yeah,
in all aspects. Sucks balls. Sucks balls. Hold on, wait. Before we go, I want to bring up this super old topic that it confused the hell out of me. No, I don't think anyone's ever touched on it.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys remember. Well, you definitely remember Pokemon cards being a super big thing.
Yeah.
But at some point, Kadabra was not allowed to be used on a Pokemon card
Yes.
because some magician named Yuri Geller sued them because I guess it was too similar to him in his act. So they so they had to take it off.
Yep.
I did not know that. And then now, just recently, he said that
Reuse it.
he'll allow them to put it back on fucking Pokemon cards. But I'm like, bruh, is that even a thing?
Yeah. So the thing is it was a big lawsuit and everything. But basically, yeah, because Kadabra bending the spoon, and it was fought here in the U.S. So obviously,
Right.
dumb shit. And back then, everyone had a fucking problem with Pokemon back then. Calling it, a devil's game and stuff like that. Summoning demons, shit like that. All that kind of dumb shit.
For real, I was like, dude, did y'all ever like put two together? How they came up with these names? It's kind of retarded, but still.
Yeah, but yeah. So now I guess they've managed to work out a deal or something like that.
Homie came out and apologized. He was like, "I'm sorry, I ruined so many childhoods and blah blah blah." I was like, "Bro, well, the people you're apologizing to now have
Are fucking old as shit.
have
now.
like mortgages." We got house
Yeah.
and shit.
We got better things now, I guess.
Yeah.
But crazy thing is, I think I still have that card, the Kadabra card from back in the day.
Gabriel definitely has like a book like this thick, like 3 or 4 inches thick, with all the Pokemon cards, and he had like a what they call holographic, whatever. I don't know,
Holographic.
that shit of a Kadabra, and then the one after that, whatever the fuck that was. I don't know.
Alakazam.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, because I still have like first editions from like the original like Pokemon cards when they came out.
Yeah. Shit.
But how much were those goddamn packs of cards back in the day? Like $2 or $3 or more?
Yeah, they were about like
Basically,
$2-3. Yeah.
Yeah, I already checked. I think I would get like $5 for all the first editions. I mean,
Each?
it's something.
Or all of
yeah,
them?
each.
Damn, son.
Yeah, because I have a first edition Bonita. Yeah. I think I have like,
shits.
right?
Don't be beach.
Mm-hmm.
Sell that shit and then start selling ass. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, nah.
I'm trying to think of. Well, I have one more thing. Well, a couple more, but the last thing is just something I'm curious about, and I don't know if y'all have ever played any of these games. I know I certainly haven't. The Yakuza games. Have y'all ever played any of them?
Yakuza.
Yeah.
That hardcore Japanese gang.
Yeah. I've never played them, but I've seen gameplay footage of them. It's how do you?
So like Persona?
No, it's fucking weird. It's almost kind of like a beat 'em up. Run around and fight people in the streets and shit like that. You know, punch and kick and shit like that.
Mm.
But then there's like also like tons of like mini games and stuff like that that are like pretty fucking weird too.
Well,
You know,
like the new one kind of looks like a beat 'em up action RPG.
yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's supposed to be actually pretty good.
Yeah, like there's like a long ass storyline. It's not a short game, at least from what I've been reading. And you kind of just run around doing all these missions like you're a gangster and you just do missions and shit. And I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard.
Interesting.
And then like I've heard like the one thing about him is that there's always like this one guy who's constantly fucking with you, like a
Jesus.
bad guy. And in one of the games, I don't know if it's like this most recent one or the one before it, but the guy would just like pop up out of nowhere and attack you. And it's
Damn.
like fucking goofy as shit because like he'll pop up out
Yeah,
of like a
like homie
trash
jumps out of a
can or
dumpster.
something.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
He's like, "Oh, it's fucking go time, man."
On site.
Throw hands,
On site.
motherfucker. Throw hands. I don't got magical eyes or bullshit like that. Square up, nigga.
But it's supposed to be like very over the top, you know.
Right.
So
Huh.
I kind of want to check out the new one, but obviously, you know,
I don't
money.
know why, but this is kind of reminding me of Bully.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bully, GTA, stuff like that, kind of. Yeah.
Y'all remember playing Bully?
Never
Hell
played
yeah,
it.
we got it over here at the house.
Hell yeah.
Never played it. I've seen gameplay footage and I've heard it explained and stuff like that, but never
It was
It's
played
actually
fun.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever it first came out, I remember it released at like 1999.
Yeah.
Like no, like they didn't think that game was gonna do good at all. And then Sarah got me to play it maybe a couple years ago, or maybe I watched her play it, and it was fun as hell. She was running around doing all these missions, and then it's kind of like GTA, but like you're a
For
kid.
class. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a kid, and you can like instead of like Gatling guns, your weapons are like dodgeballs and water guns and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool.
It was fun. It was a cool take of it. I was like, dude, this is like gangster before gangster.
Yeah, it was like I know y'all haven't ever I know y'all have never seen Goodfellas, but that's it. The missions that you did in there were like equivalent to the type of shit that they made him do as a kid. Like just doing like, stealing shit or beating people up or whatever.
Helping the
it was just a really
nerds.
just a real fun game.
Yeah. It was cool. I thought it was nice. It was a pretty cool take of how school how to interpret school in it. I was like, dude, this is nice.
I don't know if we have it on disc. I think we bought it on the store, but if we have it on disc, I'll bring it so you can play it. Be easy. It's actually pretty fun. It's not gonna like fulfill any like RPG fantasies or anything, but it's just a good time killer. It's fun.
Yeah. For sure.
Like
'Cause
you'll
I think
spend
I
like
had it
7,
for-
8 hours playing it. Like, what the fuck am I even doing this for? But you can't stop.
Yeah. You're just so addicted to it. You're just like, oh, dope. Now I gotta help this guy, this nerd.
Yes, sir. Well, you ever get the hell up out of here, man?
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
What, do you have something else in mind?
Yeah. What you got, Ho?
Mm,
I mean, this is kind of your forte, ass crack.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it's been pretty slow.
Yeah, it really. has,
Uh,
man.
Honestly, I don't think I really got anything. I mean, I've, I'm trying to work, get some money so I can pay off debts and actually afford decent food.
Oh, so now you're actually rolling?
Yeah,
Ooh.
made like $30 yesterday,
Hell yeah.
which for what I spent yesterday to really get started and everything, because I, bought some gas and then I had to buy a. Fuck. I think we could probably talk about that on.
On Sunday?
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll
the
talk
main
about
show.
Sunday. But yeah,
But
BZ,
yeah.
I'll Sunday I'll walk you through a list of shit that you should probably take with you to avoid spending anything. Trust me, it's helped me out a lot because on my first couple of days I was dropping like $8-10 here and there, I got you, son. I got you. We get you figured out. And
What were
I
you
think you
dropping
should-
money on?
Snacks.
snacks
dropping?
and shit, like
I
unnecessary
knew
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been buying like any snacks and shit, and I've always been bringing like my own drinks from the house. So
Yeah, but you saw how quick I drank those two damn tall boys on STS 420.
Facts.
So, and that was just 2 hours. Imagine me being out there for 6. So I'm burning through them hoes.
I don't know, like
I opened this when we started. We've only been an hour in, and that shit was gone 22 minutes in.
well,
Jesus
like I said,
Christ.
I brought this with me, and this was already half drunk. So
Yeah, he can do that.
so
You're also probably not as dehydrated as me. So-
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I got a bottle of water in my bag too. So
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that shit on Sunday. I'm just glad
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
semi-rolling with
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah,
Better than sitting on your ass and not making shit. But
yeah. Paid for the gas I bought.
yeah, well, that's a
That's
win.
gas, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I actually, by the time it was over, I actually had more gas than before I bought the gas.
Hell yeah. You could
So I
do a
say-
mini road trip somewhere.
So yeah,
To Brenham.
a net profit of maybe $5.
So I was saying the ultimate goal for me when I go out there is if I put in $30 in gas and I don't make that gas money back, then it's a bust. It's a completely
Yeah.
wasted day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, luckily the nice thing about this is that it's scheduled. So and they schedule it for when it's expected to be busy. So
Right.
I don't know. We'll talk about it on Sunday. Get a little more
Yeah.
into detail about it. Sorry,
yeah,
couch locked listeners, you assholes.
yeah. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. Sometimes we want to be personal, but we can't. 'cause
Right.
Be Easy doesn't have a personal life.
On here.
True.
Yeah, no, that's all of us.
Or at all.
Yeah, fuck
Facts.
this year. But all right, hoes, let's wrap this bitch up. Episode 11. Peace.
Peace.
Going in the